our medals, and we welcome others to join us in the near future, to share in the time of sorrow and to share in the time of joy, our brothers and sisters. Share because that's what we done. It's always genuine from within out. All the good values from within, we take out. Today, we mark our 50th birthday. We proudly take what we gain within and take it out to the world. In the same hope and faith that we started a school and brought us together. We will live tonight, help make our world a better place to live in. Wherever you may be, continue to be the difference as you have been. Will change as you always have been. Shine your light to light your world in the world.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rokumbuli, for your very insightful speech to us this afternoon. We shall now invite up to the front the dance item, Francis Serevi's dance item group, or dance group, sorry. Francis Serevi's dance group. And a beautiful, graceful dancer. There's just please. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tifangalele, we invite you to the front now.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm told that Mr. Tifangalele is not here yet. The next item on our program is an item by Georgina Lentua and the RFMF band. I wonder if Georgina is here already? No? If Georgina is not here, then we will also move on to the next speaker for this afternoon. And our fourth speaker is the team leader of Suva. Mr. Eneri Mara, who is our team leader super. Mr. Eneri Mara is from Nailena village in the province of Tailevu, Push Tailevu. And he was born and bred in Laming, and he now works at the Pacific Cement Limited as chief tester. He was also educated at Annesley Infant School, Super Methodist Primary School, Dudley Intermediate, and Dudley High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eneri Wanga has just got married.
Congo, Jim. Saya mau mana aja. Mai suba.
For the beautiful four-part harmony. Thank you very much, Team Suba. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall now invite Mr. Paul Young up to the front, up to the podium, and we'll ask him to say a few words. Some of us said that we haven't heard his voice in a while, so this is an opportunity for us to hear him once again. Mr. Paul Young, big round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. As Mr. Young is making his way up to the front, we've been told that the band is also going to play a number immediately after Mr. Young's presentation, and they will favor us with a number made famous in Fiji by Georgina Lendua. Mr. Young, thank you very much.
Chief guest, Ma'am Racheli, I always like to fondly call her Racheli. Sir, all you former students of Dudley High School, it is my humble pleasure, appreciation to be asked to say a few words on this auspicious occasion of your 50th birthday. Happy birthday to you, those of you who are 50 and those of you about to be 50. I have a lot of fond memories of Dudley, being an outsider coming into Dudley, and I've learned a lot. I loved your motto, from within out. We can stay the whole night just to share those things. I'm very humble to see that you have achieved what you have achieved, either be it big or small. A classical example is our chief guest, Ma'am Racheli, who I always know as Lewatu. Don't worry, I still got a photo of you when you were a student. Yes, you have achieved a lot. It was a struggle coming from outside and being a Catholic teacher coming in, and one of the first, I think, of the Catholic teachers to join the board of the Methodist school at the Dudley High School. Also here, perhaps if you did not know, started the Ex-Students Association of Dudley High School. Now it is known as DESA. Yes, we went on to that stage of DESA, and of course after that when I left, it continued. I'm so happy that it is still alive. The other thing was that I noticed that at Dudley, when they used to have fundraising, the Itoke community used to give a lot, and everything was always spoken in English. So I sort of said, okay, why don't we have a Itoke group that we can organize only for the Itoke people? Being a Vasu love, so that's what I did. Master Ulivit was helpful in that case to have that done, especially for the Itoke community. In my whole teaching career, I focused on the Itoke community because studying a history of Fiji, I noticed that when the first governor came, the Itoke community was left behind in terms of education. And that is why I think the Itoke community is lagging behind in education. And when I became a teacher, that was one of my role. My mother is Itoke. And I said to her, or in fact, I promised her, I never saw her because she died when I was born. And I promised I will do something for the Itoke community. And when I came to Dudley, I was so happy. I was so very happy. I focused on you people. Sometimes some people got the detention. It's quite a smack, okay? But I'm glad what you have achieved, especially those who came through me. And please do that for your children. Your children must be well educated. I'm not here today because of anything else, but for an invitation by one, Chochi. Well, her name is Chochi Ravitu, and also a lady, you could call her Evia. I only knew Evia, I think because ladies nowadays, you know, with their fashion and all that, I recognized who they were when they were students. So this lady, Evia Palaki, or whoever it is, so through Facebook, she told me, make a video of yourself. I did, but it was not able to be uploaded or downloaded because nowadays there was no such thing as a mobile phone. Okay? So she was the one who said, just come there. I didn't pay anything. I was sort of shy being out there. Everybody's coming, you paid something. But I just came through. And I thank her. I thought she would be here, but I realized now she's still out there in New Zealand or Australia. And I thank social media too, because through social media, I was able to say, track, scroll, and know your lives. Especially some of you here. One of you was Ma'am Racheli. Yes. I'll never forget, she was a hardworking one. I'll never forget students like those one. Two, the ones who work very hard and the ones who end up buckling the Yes, those are memories, beautiful memories of that. And I really like the motto, from within out. Yes, from your innocence, from within, you came out to be beautiful people today, and those who are not able to be here today. I'm so proud. I'm proud of one who was not very good in academics, but he became a pastor. And now, sorry, I'm a Catholic, I get confused with the terms. At the Butt Street Wesley Church, William Powell, Reverend William Powell. And there were some others. You know, they struggled through school, but they are where they are today, serving the people of God from within their hearts and outwards now. You also, when just having a few beers there and looking around, there's this emotional roller coaster of happiness and sadness. Happiness that you have achieved what you have achieved. You have families, you have your jobs, your careers, okay? The most important now, where next? there's one there, Tala will guide you. In your lives, always remember that. Enjoy everything. Enjoy your dreams, enjoy your parties, but always remember God. And in my life, many people whom I saw, I could not recognize because they seem to be older than me. But I thank God for my name.
Yeah.
Family name. Yes, for those people there out there, yes, enjoy life. A time will come, will end, but be prepared for that, okay? Many prophets or false prophets also saying that about the end times. We should be ready for it. We should always be, and just like your motto, from within now, serve others. Not yourselves, but others. I was sitting in a board meeting with a school board, and most of them were reverends, others. And I just gave one, just a simple explanation of what they should be doing. Because they seem to be, at that time, the Methodist Church, they seem to be lacking more their focus on education, more on teaching rather than education. Okay? So, and they actually appreciated that comment that I made.
Sama magal pediwit to kanda tinga wune ndo kem kilami sambulo bon o reverend Wilfred ndo tala gi ndo la kilami sambulo to say sa tim sana turang maram nasti wuli wali na kurni wuli ni baro tag mi turat isawon wali usara ni susuin ngambuzini ni turat ngam wali ni mbuluna wali mbula kimule ni mbuluna ni sa azam ni batang ni mbula sen magala ya kimna fabanjis na wali mbula sa tin sadala na ito kani bulo di turati mana tinka nelu suru kabitu kina tinka di wala su kadiwa eu da ko sa tinka di wala su kadiwa kina sabani bubale isandang bi maloi kina misati na tabina di lai ke bukaya wasang tuni kina mesin tura nung ibayo nga, nung hindi mo ba nga, kimi siguro ako kinang ko. Ito biwalit yung may lutok. Kasi tulso kong ba na magsawot, hindi bugin dali kayo bukan ibaba. Sa waktu na sa atin na wigim isa na uloti, inamulo sa kay kumbuna. Yung sa na ikam ng ulwal. Mungkin tunggang ka, bingmas sa kaba, toba. Ibon mo sa nabi sa na umbrong bato dito. Kurang ulwal. Nabusa ka na kami nila yung sabos nga ni Babina. Ikuro nga ni Babina sa circle tigiwit. Tumanda na Babina wali wala kulo. Ko sumi-sumi din pula. Ko sumi talaga ng anak ko weekend. Road kenda ni nindalabit ang bulong ay nakakab na niyo. Kasi anak ko weekend na dapat weekend naman nandang daw matay ko. Tulog ko na Babina. Sini enraw talaga, sini talaga ni ko talaga sa tujan. Nuro. Ito Babina weekend. Iba ko nakidiri rin na kami na niyo sa tutok, nakidiri rin. So sa mga tingin ko sa tututi ko sa bumbuti ka na kanya. Ito ba binawali? O sabihin ito kayo mo. O sawa na warang na lumiyong, sama rin suka bito sa nga nilibawal. Babi na kawali na kami na niyo. Nagkaroon ni Babi na kung labit ka. Bangun lakin na komiti kena regular sa umawali besar. Dengan sangat memutus cara minta sembunyi batik kita mai. Na datiuran na kami ni ko. Ibu masih ni ramai musibikan, umut musibikan. Usara tahu barara. Ibu cetul sungguh kebitina bagi unggal reso. Epida o Emilin, epida o Santa Ocoleta. Sendi tinggal gobi na mata ngani na innocent may kurul. Sendi tinggal gobi. Sababi na ngani namun ya bali may na kami ko. Gobi na tabali ulit ng komite. Itu sulit untuk muna. Saya mulai dengan itu komite. Ni saya makanan ibu boleh rawang hati. Kita rela. Nabi kaya tuan ciga ana eral benda. Pintu sana saya sentin itu ya wal betul. Eral benda ra mumat tu. Ready ngati untuk sona kami. Ubah bina takalan benda. Ersa mu balusa. Merah ni mu ko na todo. Mandos ko mga mandos nito. Bukong nga daw kukilikan mo dapat suti ang lugar na kami. Kaya ito sinilo ko babin ako nganda batala mga pagkuriyan na babin ka sa kabutuan tina president di untuk somosong pila. Ebiya talaki. Indo sa awang saranga wali. Orang itu betul ni sebab kata min sponsor. Datu ibi sibi yang ditikin teman. Saya awalnya kan yang sungsung. Kelana mana yang nama ramu. Nunggu kan tunggu saran kita bibu balik. Eci ko retu na kabina ni ko. Nanu bibu ke tunggu saran nunggu bibu balik. Nunggu nunggu daba bina ta balik. Usaba bina kita balik ulir. Nung tatatang kakilang nasasanga, minta tuso taraw na kami. May luto ka. O tumbal ni Dewa Bukit ko may luto ka, wala kami nagluto. O kinta sando kayo di ice. O sambil mo ka kaya nandong na ice. May kurubuli ka ako. O tubong do, may rinis mo. Luto chika di Kiro bitano. Kiro sabi sulit na besar cik. Ngayon total mo na kiro bitano lagi na sa kiro siya masarap yabi. Sa mga ibia sa kintibu sa masarang may minuto. Kito tolong matwali minuto. Kito tulong kim do wali mo isu. Embol-bol mi kim do na matani tu bagni bono. Kito minuto baka to kito tok nganda no kaniraran bito sa. Pag ito kim do mo wat tigo kina kim liwat kina narabichi ko na may gusto sa minuto. Sampai ada bila nak tahu ngandau mau tidak kami pun. Tu dulu tak lepas nak kami kan. Nunda rumai baru lu. Pasal waktu tu telah ni kami kami bila ni sinsu kena tos ni.
West. May, ito lagi.
Nakatawa mo sa sunod berto na niloti binasa sa para meron na muto na mga time weekend na nagkabisin nila.
Sige. Sila.
Wala mga may gusto rito eh.
Ito sa. May.
Eu vim na casamento do telemóvel. Tudo aqui.
Nagawalewu, ladies and gentlemen, Nagawalewu. Thank you very much to our schoolmates from the West for that very lively number. Saninja Tunaonge Rudy Mareva, the lead singer this afternoon. Nagawalewu. Moving right on, I had already introduced Mr. Nemani Tufangalele. I'd already introduced him, but he was not here at that time. We are happy to have Mr. Tufangalele here with us now, so we should invite him up to the podium. Mr. Tufangalele, please. Just to inform you, ladies and gentlemen, what will happen after Mr. Tufangalele's speech. We are going to invite Mr. Chochiloviti to come forward and explain the cutting of the cake. And we also have the band singing happy birthday to everyone that's celebrating their 50th birthday this year. And thereafter we'll have video presentations from across the globe. Mr. Tufangalele, please.
I must apologize for missing my turn on the program this afternoon. We had a few engagements today. The last one was just about 30 minutes ago, and it will finish around probably 9 p.m. We have the super engagement, so I must apologize again. Also, eu usar no kalata na program mo na kabliko, pero sa bago to tinga mo babuti, ito may temla na kamisiulida. I taught for 2 years in Papua New Guinea, and in one of my classes, we had one boy who, who always turned out to be different. And I know for all of us, the teachers that are here, our former teachers would agree with some of us boys who have actually been raised from Tuareg, right from NSD up to Sur Melodies, Dudley Intermediate, and right up to Dudley High School. And this particular morning when I asked for the homework to be collected, the boy said that his dog actually ate the homework. And I asked him, how did your dog eat it? He said, he just ate it. And I said, oh, I know, you try again later. So I gave him another chance because he was a very good boy. And later on in the afternoon, actually, I met his father walking the dog along the road close by where we were living. And the boy happened to run out from the compound, and we met at the front of their house. And I said to the boy, is this the dog that ate your homework? And the father actually interrupted our conversation. He said, yes. And I was really worried that he will tell you and you won't believe it. Actually, the dog ate his homework the other night. I don't have any moral to that story, but you try to find out yourself how it actually links to what I want to say tonight. Actually, I will be very brief. Dudley Turaki Class of 80s Association. We call ourselves the TCARE, and we have an executive committee that have formulated themselves, convened meetings over the last few months to try and convene this dinner for tonight. And I'm so thankful to those brave men and women that have actually worked together very hard to try and state. The first purpose of our forming the association was actually to celebrate our 50th birthday. And I'm hoping that we will cut a cake tonight to celebrate all the 50s. Those that have actually achieved half century of their lives, especially for those that have actually left Turaki. So I actually came in and I said, okay, why don't we form it a legal entity so that we can move legally. And we did that in May of 2020, and that's how we have been actually moving now. And to cut the story short, one of the purposes of our of our group or association is actually to help other Dudleyans or part of the alumni, to those that have actually find themselves less fortunate, so that we can help them, families. And on top of that, we can use all our skills and our expertise in the area that we specialize in to actually help. And one of the other areas that we will try and develop and see that we can work out from 2022 is to actually start savings. And most of our organizations now that we have started, we normally spend. We spend and we spend and we spend. And one of the threshold objective and purpose of the association is actually to save. So the first thing that we will do, we will now spend for this evening, but from 2022 onwards, I believe the committee are of one mind so that we can save some money for ourselves, and not only as individual members of the association, but of course we can help others while saving. So that's one of the purpose of the organization that we have actually established. And I just learned the last few weeks that there are others that are here also tonight, and I would like also to introduce the same concept so that you can be part of this organization. We don't want to move away from what DESA is actually doing, but I guess we can be a branch or an arm to actually supplement what DESA is doing over the years tonight. And for those few words, I want to encourage all of you to work together. And the group that actually helped to establish or convene our dinner tonight have actually worked very hard. And again, I agree with Isaiah, thanking Evia. Evia has been very a formidable person who has been she's almost like everything, the core of the committee running. And the thing is that we thank Facebook and Messenger and Viber to make communication much more easier for us. She's living in Sydney, Australia, but she's actually running the whole show tonight. And Rachel, thank you for being the chief guest. And thank you, Pastor Wilfred. And is Pastor Polia, is Mr. Polia is here? Yes. Okay, Mr. Young is here. Okay, everybody knows Mr. Young. And to those of you that are actually associated and have come in tonight to join with us, take care for this particular dinner and the celebration of the 50th birthday for all the TKA members. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
Mr. Tifagalele. I shall now invite the Western team once again for another lively number like the one that they just presented to us. And immediately after their song, I presume that it's a song that they're presenting to us. Immediately after that, I should invite Mr. Chochokavito to say a few words about the birthday cakes that we have here in front of us. And I would also request the band if they could be on standby to lead us in the birthday song. Big round of applause, please, for our Western team, Western Force. ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause, please, for our schoolmate leaders. We shall now hand over to Mr. Toto Revito, who will say a few words and explain the significance of the case that we have in front of us. And he will also invite everyone that celebrated or celebrating their 50th birthday. And thereafter, we shall move a toast before we ask the band to lead us in the birthday song. Naka, Mr. Revito.
Na valeu. Ninti ko na ulio tiniti ko na bulangi na tiki mami na to tiki mami na kami na ni kuwa. Na ni busota ni mbala buti ko na nanda formalities na bungo ni kuwa yes to me ato ngono me awaro musiki na keke. Keke me ka maro titi ira na turaki 77 to 88 89 iti ko mo ono bando na keke. Kaya ko mutu dagi kena menapa matal to ana libun keke ko. Mata ni keke tiko ko na sana mataw ya ni pasoka ni sinira ni mbu dagi tiga na nanda to kanyala alo me ni raiva. Kena matai na keke me mula tan Kurubulyo NSL Infant School. Na bunga tayo keke me kina. Kelas 2 kina ruwa. Kelas menunggu sa regala to me ko NSL me kelas 2. Di memang na se kelas 2 na kina ruwa. Kim ngay wala taki kina Super Methodist Primary School kena moto doiran nila yala bata enter to learn to for to serve SPS karo ni keke klama uniform rokor to na kena marama kaki kena bulu-bulu na soter to natural kito na wala kito dokata ko menan rokaya kami NSL mategay Super Methodist Primary School otiak ngay ngora bi Dudley Intermediate, Dudley Intermediate School, DIS, sangay tosota kasara kina Dudley High School, Sondo tu kuna doon high in suba, but sangay wala mga tao niya. Terus tiap ngame puro wili tao ni sama. Dudley High School, katuno ni Keke, berita na wana Kurubulya, santo itu na Keke membala tiro Dudley Intermediate pati Dudley High School. Na dokter na Keke tiko membala na Turaki Bulyoti 80s tiko mana samuni mui ni miro kamay. Ko tara matali sa birthday cake tiko, the 50th birthday celebration and for the dinner tonight, right? And the most important cake, happy birthday cake. Ento tiko na bata kar tinindo ni bola tambu. Meno wilikani tinindo bola tambu from Numbers 6 verses 24 to 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to the Lord, turn his face towards you. Pagkaga nanti kita boleh tambah itu kita pernah untuk tu keke boya. Pagkaga na pamatalan niyo na keke wamutin sana mata tiko weekend na tiko boya wanon keke imbero na suretir to tiko na leweni wulioti may na bitso na bulka bitu kina walu sanga bulka walu sanga bulka diwai. Tengo may rasli na bisu kabitu. Yavo kina Dudley High School dan untuk tinyamba kina walu kawalu. So form 6 kina. So form 1 talent begala pikda kana walu sanga bulka diwai. So sana sureti kemuni na manipuloti 77 to 88 89 muni ngora takamai and then may we kita kana kena musukin keke. Kaya sara 77 to 88, 89 babies. Kali mantubulin to kai. Richeli memang lagi main ini itu dengan aset aku, tapi tunangan ini tahu lah. Kerja kita dengan malumai, kena nonton presiden.
Kami film po. Ito sa musuh kayo doon. May liw-liw. Investment may kayo ko. May suba. Siya. Okay. Eder kami mo rin.
Ini bisa teroleh sarang kasih ke orang kosan dan barang Indonesia. Kira kelasana reta waktu mengenai numuni milo, kemudian meta waktu numuni milo, karena kalau kita menutus nama musuh tinggal keke, sare waktu numuni milo dengan akan tetap numuni dengan walau rotokna. Kita mau bilang kalau saya terang mana bulan kita dari jalan dulu, nah saya baru sana musuh keke. Aku belum. Okay, criminal nilang here's a toast for Turaki 77 to 88. Cheers.
Please stand. Here. We wish to propose a toast to everyone that's celebrating their 50th birthday this year. To everyone that's celebrating their 50th birthday this year.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. Happy long life to you. Happy long life to you. Happy long life, dear Daddy. Happy long life to you. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Happy birthday to you. Three cheers for Dudley. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hello.
Iyo.
Aje bola.
So I was trying to catch my breath. But it's good to see Maple Lucas girls in the countdown tonight. You all look so beautiful, ladies. Though, may we request you to stand so that we can properly acknowledge you. These ladies, as I said, are Maple Lucas's children. They were amongst the boarders that boarded at Tarik High School. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, again, in all our excitement, we've got one important part of our program, which is to request Reverend Amanda to come forward and to pray over everyone that celebrated their 50th birthday this year. Tantara, you must say man.
Abinaka sa wale wana kulo na masu dona yambaki mbimbi kibeira na turanga na marama ra vawa ka kimba misama imaro takabata chiko ena yambaki limusanga bulu tanga ni kore ni buli ena tata ba bina tuna no mani bosa ni limusanga bulu na yambaki ni bentiko na yambaki ni bisireki na yambaki ni kianandaule yadho na tata musuki Niambaki ni rauka. Ni mamimasu na kabinikuwa ni na yavo na mbula binaka, rauka, taudhoko, gai tikumbeka na maboa, nina kwa mabotaka. Ndo turu chumbeka na waidi mata, kia na masu ngoturana, ninga itubel katira, de tule dhola etabu tuna usuzu ntamana, kia ratama na lama ni bubale, misa masu talanga, ni non ralima sabu ki mai salbreta ke sini kawal non ravamai na lesu ke ni sasireki na kauta talanga na ganga ke na bula binaka misa wasataka na nomani wasabir ni kwa we speak your word and your promise to their life that no weapon formed against them shall prosper, every tongue that shall rise against them shall condemn. This is their inheritance because they are yours. Mnioroko bikando kay na siniko. Nawali ko na bibo ang mulay may kilabi marko. Mamidubay so na masu ena kwambolta singa talindo na yaba. Yaba talindo donga, yaba ganga, yaba nimbula. Na ve chisu na ni mami turanga na ni mami tui. Na ni mami kwambula dina ndolo mendo donga. Amen. We shall now hand over to the media gentleman who has been waiting patiently to play the videos, as I said, the videos from across the globe.
All over the United States would like to wish the students of 77 to 88 a blessed 50th birthday. Enjoy yourselves tonight, be responsible, and have a Merry Christmas to you all and all your families.
Maya and Kiora from Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Terry and I was in Dudley up until 1988, but I actually went back and taught for a couple of years before I resettled here in Auckland. I just want to wish everyone a happy 50th celebration. I wish I could be with all of you tonight, but that's obviously not the case. But yeah, have fun, have that drink, have that lovely food that I know you're all enjoying tonight. Enjoy each other's company, and I hope to reconnect with you when I'm in Fiji next. Or if you're out in my neck of the woods, feel free to hit me up for that drink or that coffee. Up until then, Nisa Move and
Esteem. Ladies and gentlemen, and a special 50th birthday greeting to all my fellow schoolmates. It gives me a great pleasure as a president and on behalf of the WWOD Sydney Bronx, Australia, to be part of this auspicious occasion and to celebrate the 50th birthday with every one of you. I feel humbled before and desire during this occasion. Let me take this opportunity to thank our Heavenly Father for allowing us to meet once again virtually for this celebration. Similarly, we acknowledge the school that has nurtured us well, and I know that you will all agree with me that we will all cherish wonderful moments and experience spent in the school. We are proud of our achievement in the past 50 years, and we thank all the teachers that was part of our journey. Not forgetting the two most important people in our life, our parents, for paving the way to know the foundation of life and make us the person who we are today. This evening has been prepared in honor of all of you. As a thank you for all your highly valued contribution to date, and as a milestone for us to create a new vision that will guide us in our future together as scholars of our prestigious Dudley community from within our. Thank you, Dudley. Thank you for everything. Unfortunately, the Pacific brothers and sisters are not present at the function and to celebrate 50th birthday celebration together. However, we are definitely there in spirit. I was reminded to keep dinner remarks short, as everyone is looking forward to enjoying the rest of the dinner. So please allow me to conclude on behalf of my schoolmates here in Sydney by sincerely thanking all of you again for your many efforts and commitment to have such an event of magnitude. Enjoy the night with many regards and love from our end. We wish you a happy Christmas and a happy, healthy, and fruitful.
Class of 77 to 88. Wulaminaka, I'm Shama Eames Prasad when I was unmarried. I live in London now with my husband and a 9-year-old daughter. I am actually in the middle of London today, heading out to my work function and Christmas lunch. So I thought I'd record a message from here. As you can see, it's the quiet sounds of a big city at the moment, early in the morning. Well, not so quiet now. I just wanted to wish everyone a happy 50th, as all of you. I've turned 50 this year, and I think I feel better than I have ever had, and I feel that I'm on my life and myself, and I know myself, and I wish you all the best, and I hope you're all well and keeping well after this difficult year. We've all had, particularly you in Fiji, with not as much access to everything that people out here in the West take for granted. I send you my best wishes and wish you a lovely celebration and enjoy a nice Christmas festive period with your families as well. Isa, I wish I was there, and I send you my very best, and eat all the good food for me too, because that's the thing that I miss the most, besides the weather, of course, the hot weather. All right, Wulaminaka, and thank you for this opportunity to have me say a few words and reminisce together on those lovely years at Dudley High School with you. Thank you. Bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor and privilege to be asked to present a pre-recorded message for our brothers and sisters who have turned 50 or will be turning 50 this year, 2021. My name is Loselini Leoningila, and I was a student at Dudley High School in 1984 to 1987. Dear babies of 1971, Happy 50th birthday. And welcome to the club of the 50s. Did you know that in your birth year, a few other historical events occurred? Like the formation of the Greenpeace organization. They focused on environmental activism. The design of the Nike logo, that swoosh. The Sean Connery movie, Diamonds Are Forever. And John Lennon's Imagine song. We all know that song, I'm sure. Imagine all that. And emoji. We joined the Commonwealth in 1971, and the U.S. Embassy was established here in Seoul. So anyway, my point is, you guys and girls are special. You're one of a kind. And you have a purpose that only you can fulfill. And the streets of Turak still whisper secrets of when you step class and it can be quite, it is monumental because, we look back and we think, how much have we done? How much more is to be done? What kind of a future are we looking to? And are we doing our children a favor by strengthening our families, by protecting the environment, and by helping others? So let's just continue to trust in God to help, to work in our lives so that we can help others. Have a wonderful and a fun evening. I'm reminded of a line that my mother used to caution me with. One night can spoil your life. Have fun sensibly, enjoy tonight, and have a meaningful and a blessed Christmas. God.
I'm Jujuna Mendua, and I attended Dudley High School from 83 to 87. I am so grateful and blessed that I'm celebrating my 50th with all of you. Love you guys and God bless.
Now, we Tabakatotas want to take this time to wish everyone a happy 50th birthday. Despite the challenges and pandemic faced this year, I hope we have all enjoyed our individual celebration.
We also want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. May God be the light of this celebration.
Inaka Pakalevu. Happy birthday, everyone.
Related to our 2021 birthday babies, we, the siblings of the late Marissa Manutero, wish to convey our sincerest gratitude to everyone that journeyed with her in Turkey and those that crossed paths with her before she acquired her ticket to paradise this February. A special vinakavakalevu to the Lotoka Dudley for your commitment and enduring collaborations to make this grandiose occasion a success. We wish you the same sentiments with everyone here today, wishing you happy birthday and many more blessings in the years ahead. Vinaka and God bless.
From the colleges, from the schools. Happy birthday and happy 50th anniversary. Enjoy meals of friendship. And we enjoy faithfulness.
Good evening, fellow scholars, and a very good evening to all of you, my friends, who have turned 50 this year and yet to turn 50. God has been so faithful. Tonight I would like to acknowledge the presence of our chief guest, our very own Dr. Richie Tanga, and the current Permanent Secretary for Land and Mineral Resources. I also wish to acknowledge the presence of our past teachers, And thank you so much for your contribution towards our education. When I was asked by the secretary of the committee to say a few words for our Quinquagenarians, it was indeed a great honor. And I would also like to take this time to thank Via for her great contribution towards our celebration tonight. My name is Liliana Vasquez Kemba in Rwanda, and I attended Dudley High School from the year 1985 to 1988. What a time to be alive. 50 years of God's grace and mercy have passed. 50 years of God's favor and God's grace is now ahead of us. So let's continue to be thankful and continue to be faithful to this God, for He never leaves us nor forsaketh us. Enjoy the night, my friends, and I only wish I could be there with you all tonight. Once again, happy birthday and congratulations, Quinquagenarians. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
Kulanaka everyone. I'm Wata. I was in the class of 77 to 1987. Was married for 27 years to the love of my life and blessed with 4 beautiful children. I know it has been challenging for us, but I thank the community and especially Creator Maki for organizing this event. I hope we will enjoy the night and take a stroll back to memory lane. Happy 50th birthday to Raki Loti and God bless.
Birthdays are inevitable, beautiful, and very particular moments in our lives. Moments that bring special memories back, celebrate the present times, and give hope for the future. When I look back at all the memories we've made together, I cannot forget my joy, and I thank God for bringing us together as classmates at such a time as this. May our special day be filled with sunshine, love, and happiness. Remember, hold on to your inner child as you grow older. Age is a case of mind over matter. If you don't mind, you don't matter.
Isang room na kurang kinagama, pinahati na kumuli na Dudley High School. Pagkatulong na yung pagkakong natak na ikimdong committee na ilugil na Christian Youth, susunod ako, ikimdong na Lane Committee, at ang aking nabiging mabitokan ang damay marutak ang bakiling sumubulo ni Mandamula. Menunggu anda wujudnya atau manusia menunda. Sekali menunggu mereka, mereka balik. Nabi susu, susu mikir, mereka buli, bagian buli kira, mereka menunda. Misalnya sabi balik menunda, sabi balik menunda. Menunggu anda buli kira, bagian mereka menunda, sabi balik menunda. Isang buwan na kami hindi, buwan-buwan weekend na sa requirement na susunod ko ng maganda. Meron ang kila. Kaya wala ka kila rin naka. And bulan ko, ang balata ng mandito, kinang-mandito na. Kaya din nga nakawalita ka weekend na, na wala ko. Kasatu lang yung kaso weekend na sa weekend. Usawa ko na magubani ng naka. Mahirap sa yan, weekend na kanang dirubani. Weekend na sigo. Ninda na 2 bata, ninda na bawat natin ng nagdagbuha. Ninda na muna, ninda na nagsotokin na. Ang buong naka, kinabulong na ba, unugo sa mga na kawo weekend na. Pagod tuloy ng weekend niya, usawa ko tayo gubani ng naka. Weekend niya ng dosawa. Ni 2 binti kinabay mo natin iso.
na mawa ni sinusulong pinatawasin niya na diwa nawali.
And a great birthday greeting to you all, my fellow Purple Rainiers from Vancouver, Canada. It is with great honor and gratitude to be a part of this golden celebration. As much as I'd love to be in your midst tonight, I could only wish each and every one of you from a distance nothing but the very best for today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you all for an amazing 50 years of precious.
Mr. Bolivinaca, we send you this message on behalf of our family to thank you all sincerely for the outpouring of love when we lost our brother sister earlier on this day. We understand that Netoko was a key member of your peer group, and like everyone, she looked forward to celebrate her birthday with all of you. God had other plans. As you're aware, Netoko was a speaker of her perfection. She never minced her words. She called a spade a spade. And in the process, we have stepped on people's toes. And for that, we seek your forgiveness. We know that you are all ready to commence your celebrations, so enjoy every bit of it. And we send you our very best wishes for 2022. Happy 50th birthday to you.
Ito manong gumawa ng kimniwan Rusara na saya ito mamay na bagaimana ka ang buong naglang daya ito patakin na naman na bagilib sa ulo so bikin na saya ito may hindi na bagsawati so nabitan ng bulusawati so nakasya merati ko yan tayo bagimana ka na di marroya karang ka naman ang bulo na kalug may na on sekarang lebih kita nasi uli batu itu lagi biar bermain na jauh benar pun namai sudah tiku yang bulu benar kira marau rau yang namai maru terabatan na untuk saban biar tanah nonton bagi imsau paling benar bagi mundur na tiku mebalang terus ini ramai ini niat tu benar untuk itu kuni kalau mana tiku enam bulan kalau mana tiku enam balik bikin ini nanti berau talengai na singa maru tak ini buai yang bulu benar kombo nang dapat kita na kalau mata kita mati membuat teman saat itu di sana. Nabali na.
Turaki Bulioti of year 77 to year 88. I take this time to wish you all a very happy 50th birthday. Yes, we all reached our 50 years of age. We are not getting old, but we're just getting wiser and better each day of our lives. In my prayer that God Almighty will continue to bless you and your family. May you all enjoy the spread on the grace for tonight. And love and blessings from here in Oxfordshire, England, United Kingdom.
On behalf of Latvians, families and friends, I'm humbled, honored, and privileged to say a few words tonight. Like everyone else, I have lots of fond memories of our years in Dudley with our gang of 1977 to 1988, most of whom are sitting tonight to celebrate our half-century birthday. A few memories of our high school years stood out for me. One was a few of us Fijian girls who used to eye the handsome Ilatia Bali in those years, to fighting with Fatarao and Matai over stupid little things, and being good pals with Solander and Defender, so we could copy each other's books in exchange for roti parcels. Another memory was being called to a principal high school office and being threatened with expulsion along with Ate Vertuba and Dimero Riviti for being too mischievous. Another memory includes stepping Ms. Ram's accounting classes and also Mrs. Wanga's
music classes. The most hilarious one was when Moody and I were chased from the chicken boiler shed near the girls' dormitory by Mr. Guy Prasad, our agriculture teacher. As a result, we ran and jumped over the barbed wire fence, and one of my flip-flops got caught in the fence. An incident that Moody and I still joked and laughed about years later. No wonder we were not given any student leadership role in those years. Lastly, I wish to thank our stream of 1977 to 1988 classmates, most sincerely wherever they are in Fiji and abroad. The dream, the planning, and the happening of this 50th birthday celebration has brought us closer together. I'm thankful to God for your lives, availing yourselves and making time to participate to celebrate 50 years of God's faithfulness, and also for a few of us who have taken the lead to our Maker. Thank you most sincerely. Last but not least, I'd like to thank our team committee here in Fiji and abroad for making our dream a reality, making history in this auspicious occasion, and making it happen tonight. Thank you very, very much, and we are really grateful for your heart of overflow. I'm sure that this 50th birthday celebration and reunion will be a once-in-a-lifetime memory which we will cherish in the years to come. Happy, happy, blessed half-a-century birthday to us, to my Dudley classmates. May God continue to bless our life's journey.
Well, everyone, thank you very much for this opportunity. My name is Areta Brahma. Although back in our school days, you may have known me as Areta Bakumwa. I'm very privileged to be asked to wish everyone a very happy birthday. All my OBs and OGs who especially celebrating tonight, your birthday that may have happened this past year, maybe the last 20 or 50 months. Happiest of birthdays, many, many more beautiful days ahead of us. Thank you so much for this opportunity. We've come through a particularly difficult period, the last 24 months. We've been separated by geographies, our families have been apart. We've just begun to get back together, so I'm particularly privileged to join you tonight. Me and mine and my year and my decade, and to wish all of you a very happy birthday, a very Merry Christmas to all of us, and a particularly blessed Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and cheers.
And a very good evening to you all. It is indeed a great honor and pleasure to be part of this dinner celebration tonight. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you in person, but my heart is with you. My name is Evia Torake from Sydney, Australia. I went to Dudley in year 83 to year 87. I couldn't be thankful enough for tonight. 50 years of God's faithfulness in our lives. We're very thankful that after all the years of planning, some have left us in the process, some didn't believe in us. There was only a few who toiled with us that made this night a very memorable occasion. A big winakabakalemu to Mr. President Anguilla Rokumbuli, winakabakalemu. I say Fidraki Tim Western, winakabakalemu. Eleri Mara Tim Suba, winakabakalemu. Team Australia, Apeli Lendura, Malo Bakanrakai. Team USA, Ria Naranga, winakabakalemu, Bulota Unabebukalemu. And Team England, Anibere Daudau, winakabakalemu. You stood with us from the beginning, and guess where we are tonight? Sitting together in the same room, sharing the same meal. Welcome to you, my colleagues. And to you, our friends and relatives that has purchased tickets to support us. Welcome for your support. Pinakamakalero Dr. Kanga, for saying yes to be our chief guest tonight. Reverend Wilfred Raymond, Pinakamakalero Talatala, now you see the face behind all those phone calls. And to you, Mr. Young, I know you couldn't get that video across, but hey, your presence tonight means a lot to us. Pinakamakalero Mrs. Rwanda for being part of our celebration. And to everyone, Pinakamakalero, to you, Semiti, Pinakamakalero for the RF Wife Band, and if someone that I didn't say you tonight, I want you to know that your presence to celebrate her birthday with us in this ballroom means a lot to us. Pinakamakalero, on that note, another happy birthday to you, my two Rocky colleagues, a blessed Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year to you all.
Thank you very much to everyone that sent messages from across the world, and thank you in particular to Evia for that beautiful message. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that we've been seated for quite a while now, so we'll move on to the vote of thanks, and we're happy to call up Emma Wangakimbau to move tonight's vote of thanks. Oh, Marwai again. Sorry, Marwai.
It's okay. Sorry. It's okay. If I do it, it's just like Emma doing it because she's from Ono, I'm from Mao. Excuse my glasses, I'm 15. I am honored and humbled to be chosen on behalf of the committee to move a vote of thanks to all of you who are here tonight. As part of the celebration, the class of 77 to 88, especially my Oti brothers and sisters, husbands and wives, and children who made this party a very special one. Please let us put together a big round of applause to ourselves. A special Pinakamakalero goes to Mr. and Mrs. Simoni and Evia Talake and the Ratukana family who are watching and listening from Sydney tonight. You were so special, and without your sponsorship and endless support, we will never reach this far. We simply thank you and love you, and we couldn't have done any of this without you. Please give a big applause to the wonderful couple, even though they are not present with us here tonight. I would also like to take a special moment to thank the committee, the President, Mr. Aquila Rokongoli, and committee members. I fully respect all volunteers who worked behind the scene in organizing and preparation of the celebration, and not to mention those behind my back in support. The most delicious food by the hotel staff and donors who wanted to remain anonymous. Please, let us give them a big applause. Today's occasion is nothing less than a life experience. It's too short to talk about endless stories that you would like to share, but remember, this is only the beginning and not the end. You may have heard the old saying that no man is an island, and we've heard that a million times. The saying is about time, and we became successful because someone else had helped us. I want to conclude by quoting the book of Ephesians, chapter 3, verse 20. Now to him who is able to provide immeasurably more than all we can ask or imagine according to his power that is at work within us. The message, my brothers and sisters, is that if we have faith and put God first to be in control of our lives, he will provide everything and bring us back here together again in years to come. Vinaka Vakalelu, and God bless.
Another one to Merawai. We shall now invite the RFMF band to sing Purple Rain. That's a special number on our program tonight. Please give another big round of applause, please, to the RFMF band. Ladies and gentlemen, as the RFMF band is coming up, I'll also ask Dinah, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, Dinah Savo and Rachel Inuma of the class of 94, if you could be ready to come up immediately after this song.
Cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. All I wanted was to see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. something new that needs you to say you want a leader. Make up your mind. Let me guide you to the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Only want to see you laughing in the purple rain.
Okay, we have to have with us Georgina Lendua, who's in the house right now. We'll give her time a little later on to perform a few numbers for us. Naga. May we have Dina Sabo? Is it Dina or Dinah? Okay, may we have Dinah Sabo and Rachel Numa?
I think I would have spoken with Dr. Language during classes when we were speaking the Dr. Language. Mr. Ron would quickly resolve, no, I've been given very strict instructions to keep my belongings here under 5 minutes. As a junior, with that instruction is my instruction is an order. I hope I will do justice to the minimum of 5 minutes. Again, a very good evening to all of us in Soldiers Ages, class of 1977 to 1988, family and friends. I stand here first of all to acknowledge God's presence and the organizers of this event, and with much gratitude for giving us the opportunity. We congratulate you, we honor you, we salute you as you reach your 50th birthday celebration tonight. As our seniors, most of you might not have been aware, but many of us in our younger days, you have impacted my personal and educational journey at Turaki. From buying our 10 cents milk ice block and buns at Can Shop, sweets from vendors that lined up along Human Street as we go on and off of our school buses every day, and being kept in check of our little lives in our lack of finances for our bus fares to get back home. You harmed us by the scruff of our neck and made to toe the line. I have not the fondest of memories of being told to make my way back into the front of the school bus, because that's where we had to sit. You earn your way to the back as you progress through your years at Turaki. We thank you for that. We thank you for the lessons. And we thank you for being the older siblings for many of us. But tonight, as we celebrate the 50th birthday, and at this juncture, we are also here to honor a special person sitting in our midst. And can we ask Mrs. Vinnie Satala to please rise? I think she is not aware of it. Vinnie, at the behest of our younger brother, is a dear sister to our classmate who currently is a medical practitioner at the Royal Medical Hospitals. He has requested us on his behalf, if we could tonight give a special gift as a birthday party to her older sister. He is unable to be here tonight because of the constraints and the restrictions of COVID, and we, the class of 94, are here on his behalf to honor her sister. Mrs. Satala is the eldest of 4 siblings. She and her elder sister Tokasa and Keleni are also here. She went through earnestly through to Dudley High School, known as Vinnie Ngalo Koroi. She has worked in the hotel industry most of her life. She has been a tower of strength to her siblings and a powerful survivor and mentor, which is a good reflection of a true Catholic spirit. Can we ask the ladies to please make a way to Miss Vinnie Satala and offer her a present? Vinnie celebrates her 55th birthday. It is also a present as an early retirement, which is a surprise for my nephews and nieces in Australia. They say speeches are in 2 parts. You stand up, you speak up, and very quickly you shut up. I think I've picked the first 2, and I'm heading towards the 3rd. But before I do so, I would like tonight to reflect on the author Jennifer Thompson, who said, "There are times in life when we become more aware of our precious and fragile life really is. Maybe it's sitting at the bedside of a loved one who is about to leave the world. Maybe it's after learning a diagnosis we weren't expecting or wanting to hear. Maybe it's receiving the news that someone we love is now gone. In those moments of uncertainty and grief and heartache, trivial things in life seems to fade in the background. And all that really matters that comes into focus is time, memories, traditions, relationships, and shared laughter and tears. And we realize that we don't want to miss it. We don't want to take it for granted, so we have the little longer and tighter, and thank God for all. Vinnie, we wish you and all our senior old boys and old girls of class of 77 and 88, celebrating tonight all the love in the world, and a happy half century. And we wish you a Merry Christmas and a very blessed 2022.
Thank you very much, Dinah. I shall now invite Tautala once again to lead us in a word of prayer before we partake in the spread that's prepared for us. As Tautala is making his way up, let me just announce that we're going to start with the main table, and with the 2 tables, the 3 tables in front. All right, and thereafter we will take our cue from, as the throng things, we will know that that's our cue to go and serve ourselves as well. Tautala.
Baby sa masumanta na wale una kena maitapa pa pinaka chiko na itukutupa kwa roho mikimamile kwa kabi mami kirea na numuni bili utek chunga bikimami. Poso ba kalma tutaka chiko na mbulan dundua
Maroi imam yaldo bula tali bale yasa sebarra gina dundi bula imam long maikina. Masuna dai chisuna ni imam turanga kay pambulo. Okay, may we request our chief guest, Dr. Tanga, Mr. Tanga, and everyone else on the main table to lead us, and you'll be followed immediately by the other two tables. Like I said, we will take our cue from the throng as it feels outside. Is that all right with everybody? And while we're doing that, let's put our hands together for Georgina Lendua, our very own Georgina Lendua and the Arlington Black Band.
Don't follow me no waste.
I forgot to mention that you can serve on both sides, all right? So that way we will not bunch up on one side. You can have a group serving from one side and the other group serving on the other side. Now, over to you.
Hati marau ni melangat hirau
Play. Oi. Não, não dou lá interview. Tu vê que interview? Tapi mana kau tu interview ni? Iya. Baik.
Oke, saya satu dengan itu.
Baru.
Oke, set.
Kongas. Baru. Se usa todo.
Oye, que santo.
Rokok ya? Sini.
Apa nyanyi?
think of my one, the very morning you were so amazing. Hey, number that we you right now, Hey,
I'm sorry,
Come down and drown out all my sorrows, and maybe I can dance again with you. And then as true as sing, I swear I heard you whisper that now it's Christmas and I miss us just the same. I guess it's Christmas when I miss us most of all. I guess it's Christmas when I miss us most of all.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the band plays their next number, I am signing off for the night, and I thank you sincerely for your attention, and it's been a great pleasure being your MC for tonight. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Run
Tamata. Lako detal village. Bien, Imbula Binaka, Nawale Mubia. Thank you for such a wonderful night for us all to celebrate. Binakawale Munandawina Numi. And we are really enjoying the party. Photographers would like us to take a photo of decades, decades from 17 to 80, 80 to 88. That's the special request from the photographers, but also a special request from myself. Tonight we've just seen ladies dancing here. I don't know, because maybe Dudley started off as a girls' school, but we would like to see the gentlemen, the fine gentlemen who are here as well, to come to the front and enjoy the music with us. So that's just a special invitation. We would like to see you in the front. Thank you.
Thank you again, Dudley ex-scholars, especially those of you in 77 to the 88 decade. Really appreciated the day, or this evening in fact. Thank you every for the organization and those of you overseas. I hope you'll always connect to each other and one another and for different years. And I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you once again. God bless.
Halo, eh?
Halo, eh? Sama naman. Belum pergi tiga. Tapi mana yang paling sih tadi? Di matang merah nampak? Iya. Iya. Che si so, non parlavo io. Di mana Roma yang ketemu sama waktu nunggu lagi itu bos.
Live satu aku.
Awesome.
Bos.
Come on, 3,
Lagi colo. No. Rambul, may rambul. Rambul, may kira-kira. Iya, wow, cina. Pantolo coba betul lah beta main di GPS. Betul lang may tamo tiket pias. Tulang na tangan at user ni Suba. Seven pikas.
Natural maramo lita di sama malu takasuna na dasana ni kwa wote tulisera weekenda satu berkote do pasto nona sera go sa wote to go weekenda to do ko na chiko na kami no.
One for the road.
Bembe?
Kerkere. Kaya kendo sa awini na noan daw so lalaman sa likito. Kerkere.
Puri man ba ng salsa?
No. Riwagi ang takalaw. They're not even listening to me. Hello, Ami. Yes, yes. Man, Ami, I love you. Oh, yes.
Yo, binaka.
Painful.